Grand sunrise, you amazing, beautiful lights. I call people lights because we light up. Some of us light up brighter than others, and that's okay. So, grand sunrise to all you amazing lights, no matter how bright or dull your light is. I spent a lot of years and a lot of time in hermit mode. And so I think it's time that I come out of that and not be selfish with the gifts that I've acquired, and the wisdom that I was blessed with. I noticed that one thing that many of us are lacking, and that is counsel with our elders. Growing up, I had an amazing elder system. Like, elders are people older than you that will give you, information and wisdom and knowledge and love. That's one thing we don't have now. That's one thing many people growing up are missing out, because that generation is not as wise. So, I'm Mama Tosh, Blessed 1880, aka Tasha T, and these are my pearls of wisdom that I've acquired over the years. I never knew what it was to love myself. I never knew what it was to show myself kindness, to be gentle with myself. I knew how to do it for others, but it didn't go far, because it starts with you. When you know how to love yourself and take time for yourself and truly heal and forgive yourself, because you can't truly forgive others if you don't know how to forgive yourself. And that's one of the things that many miss out on. An example of which is when someone asks you to do something and you really don't want to do it, but you do it anyway. That's not a form of self-love. You're doing it just to appease them, but then begrudgingly, when you do have to do it, it's not going to be done properly. It's not going to be done with love. Another example is when someone does you wrong and you become fixated on it and you replay it over and over and over again. You truly didn't forgive them. And you have to learn how to forgive yourself, so that way you can know what the meaning of forgiveness is. Letting it go, knowing that everything happens. No, that's so cliche. Everything happens to keep you on track, or to reroute you, to put you back on track. So that way you can be guided, you can understand, or you can, I see, like, when certain individuals come into my life, it's an indicator of how I'm doing in my life, especially when it comes down to relationships. If you're linking up with someone that's toxic, it's because there's still something toxic in you. You attract what you are. And so when someone does something to you, you can't get mad. You can't. You have to take it as a grain of salt, and you have to learn from it. Like, okay, this person did X, Y, and Z. I forgive them, but now I'm aware of X, Y, and Z. It's like you get to add that to your toolbox that you carry along with you. Whenever you accomplish something, whatever you attain a new goal or you learn something new, those tools, they're tools that go into your spiritual toolbox. So when someone does something to you wrong, or when things don't go the way you expected, it teaches you to live outside of expectations and to flow with the now. Not the, oh, if I do this now, in the future, I'm going to have this, that, and the third. No, you can't live your life thinking and planning in the future. You have to live for today. You have to go with what you can accomplish for the day. Yeah, I'm not saying for you not to set goals and accomplishments. That's great. But expecting it to go as planned, you're not leaving yourself a lot of space to grow. Another thing that I've learned is that it's okay to let people go who are toxic. It's okay to not want to be around certain individuals because they don't make you feel a certain kind of way. Whether it's they don't make you feel safe, they don't make you feel secure, you don't feel that love, that connection. And it's okay to walk away from people like that. You are not obligated, and you cannot force anyone to love you on the level that you need it. Some people can never get to the level that you're on. You cannot begrudgingly hold on to someone like if they're your life support. No one in this world is yours. Things change, and you have to love with open arms. Remember that. Remember that. No one is a possession. No one is here to be yours. And if they were to do, no, don't think like that. Think outside of the box. Love them while you have the chance to love them. Learn from them. Grow with them. But if ever there comes a time where you and them are not together, or you and them are not on the same level, it's okay. It's okay. Let it go. Be at peace with yourself. Don't second guess your abilities. Don't second guess yourself. Don't ever call yourself stupid. Be careful with the rhetoric of thoughts that pass in your head. Like, some thoughts don't need to be there. And sometimes those thoughts are not even yours. Our brain has a way of holding on to stuff that we have no idea where it came from. Maybe a relative used to say this to you, or a family member or a teacher. It gets embedded in your head, and your brain will constantly bring it up because it's a trigger. Do not, I repeat, do not dwell on situations where you wish you would have said something, you wish you would have did something, because your brain don't understand that it was done in the past. Your brain thinks, when you bring up things from your past, your brain don't understand that it's from the past. They think that it's currently happening, and you will have that current effect on yourself. It would affect you like if it just happened. Be careful. You don't want to relive things. What happened in the past should stay in the past, and the only thing that you should bring from your past is the lessons. Bring the lessons that you learned from your past into your future. Don't bring the mental movies. Don't bring the hurt. Don't bring the anguish. Don't bring these things, because they'll bring depression. It'll bring a lot of other things. So remember, focus on the future. Let go of the pain. Never revisit your past memories unless they're lessons. What did you learn from it? How did you grow from it? How did you manage? These are the things that you should be thinking about. Okay, what did I do? And how did I help myself? Because when we replay those negative thoughts in our head, sometimes, in order for us to heal those pains, we reach for other things that cause us pains. And we'll continue on that vicious cycle of just reaching for things just to please us at the moment. Don't do that. Love yourself. Take time for yourself. Don't rush about to get things done. Get it done naturally, smoothly, gently. Take your time. Take time to heal yourself. If not, you're going to have to force yourself to make time to heal yourself. And you don't want to get to that point. If you take your time now to love and appreciate yourself, you'll heal yourself more rapidly. But if you keep on pushing it down, your body will become sick. Your body will be filled with toxic, because that's what happens when you constantly are focusing on the same negative things. Your body will go into toxic overload, and your body will get sick to the point that you're going to need help, outside help. Don't let it point that you need outside help when everything you need is right inside of you. Everything you need to bring upon your healing is inside of you. So remember that. This is Mama Tosh sharing some OG pearls of wisdom, because Lord knows I done hit my head enough times for me to learn. And now I share these pearls of wisdom with you, so you don't have to go through that. You don't have to go through it. I already did, so you don't have to.